Welcome to this look at new mods on Farming Simulator 19 with me, MrSealyp. It's Monday the 1st of March, new month, new mods, and we have a few updates today. The updates are as follows. From top left, the PSE 12.5A by FS19 modding team. Derek's Anchor by Pavel20. I thought they'd already had an update. Griffin and Indiana 19 by CJFarming has had an update. Loads of changes to that. Seasons ready, slot counts reduced, all sorts of stuff. Have a look at the change log. That has had an update. Switchback Canyon by AW Modding NLA Gaming has had an update. Most of the update for that has been to add in all the placeable factories packs, seed pack, and the Manu one, Farmer Manu's production pack. So they're all compatible with that map now. The Vinuis JVK 16000 by DMI 20mm Normandy and DMI. The Case IH AFS Connect Steiger by Carl Farms KMN modding has had an update. That's had quite a few things added into that as well. Hired workers turning radius with quad track and road track has been altered. Added engine configurations that remove the high-pitched turbo whine, adjusted steering column animation, all sorts of things on that. The Fendt 9490X by Jeff D25 and the Houses in Polish Style by Bar T have all had updates today. In front of me then, let's get us started. The Wooden Shed by tenzbek. This is 4.51 megabytes download, 4 slots on console, basic OSB construction by the looks of things. We do have inside light switch for the exterior. We have a light switch for the interior. There we go. And yeah, it's a shed. We've had quite a few sheds recently, haven't we? This you'll find under placeables and sheds, right at the very end, 3,000 to buy. Slot count goes down from 4 to 1. That's the Wooden Shed by tenzbek. Next, let's go to this one. This is the Old Barn. This is by Simsoniarz. I think it is 4.85 megabytes download, 12 slots on console, which I'll be honest, considering the detail on that, it's pretty low on the slot count. Really nice texture on the brickwork, the concrete, the requisite ivy that we have. Doors, nice smooth animation. We do have lighting on the inside. You can tell the lights are on already. I do that just because I have to remind myself. I love the tiling effect on the inside. So the tiles have all been overlapped and you can see it from the inside. Hayloft as well. Light switch is just over here. So we have 2 main doors. Each one is drive-through because it has one opposite, and then we have a ladder that takes us up to the hayloft if we want to use it. Up the top here, should have probably left the lights on really, shouldn't I, to show you up there, but yeah. Very nice indeed. Let's go out the back door, I think. Thank you very much. Yeah, not bad at all. Also on the sheds, the Old Barn, 22,000 to buy. Slot count drops down from 12 down to 1. For any subsequent one, you may purchase. Next, we've got these. I say these because there are 4 in the pack. This is the Vehicle Shelter Pack by Chris, CJFarming. It is 9.59 megabytes download. These are 6 slots each for each building. We've got a 2-section one, a 3-section one, a 4-section and a 5-section. Now I think the lighting's automatic. I could be wrong. I can't find a light switch, but there is lighting under here. Very high sections. Drive through. I mean, you can put anything you like in them. I'm assuming with the high walls you can put crops and stuff in there if you wanted to as well. These aren't silage clamps. They don't have a capacity or anything like that. They're just, yeah, for storing whatever you like in the various different sizes and widths. All that's the large one over there. These you'll also find, of that. Under sheds. So the 2 sector one is 5,000 to buy, the 3 sector 10,000, 4 sector 15,000, and the 5 sector 20,000. Each one is 6 slots, which drops down to 1 for any subsequent one you may purchase after that. That's by Chris, CJFarming. Next, we've got this. This actually made me smile today. This is the solar panel warehouse. This is by Bartson V3. Large building. This does have solar panels on the roof, so when you purchase this, it's 5.69 megabytes download, 19 slots on console, but you will also get paid out because of the solar panels. On easy, it's 250 per hour. On normal, it's 150 per hour, and on hard, it's 100 per hour. But I don't know if it's just because of the stuff I've been saying of late, but they've made absolutely certain there's no problems with knowing where the light switch is. That's for idiots like me that can't find it. So, light switch there in that section. The doors, I mean, that hazard thing's probably there because the doors are opening and closing. That's just to warn people to stay away from there so you don't get clouted on the head when the door closes. Nice big open space. We do have some stuff at this end, but what's also nice about this one, we go here and press circle. If you don't like the clutter and stuff in the building, you want to use it right up to the walls, you can take it away. I like that as an option. I know a lot of people have said that before with various different mods and buildings, and sometimes on maps when you've got farms with lots of clutter, it would be nice to have a switch or a button or something somewhere. You could just remove them if you don't want that. If you want it there as a bit more of an aesthetic, you can leave it, of course you can. But or you could, I suppose, as part of a narrative, you could come in and you could be tidying up some of the clutter in around the building and remove it. That's cool. I like that. Clever option. Now, around the back of this one, we have also got a load of shelter space around the back. Actually, I need to check. Is this one and the previous one seasons ready? This one is seasons ready. Seasons. Oh, sorry. Easy's 200, not 250. 200, 150, 100. Yes, seasons ready. And the one before the old barn is also seasons ready. And the vehicle shelter pack, I should have put it on my notes, I do apologise. The vehicle shelter pack doesn't say. But the 2 brick buildings do. This one, then, also under sheds, solar panel warehouse, 65,000 to buy. It's a bit more pricey because you are going to get payments as well from the solar panels on the roof. So it kind of saves you buying separate solar panels. You get in the building kind of thrown in with it. Very nice indeed. Next, we've got some weights. This is the Lizard weight pack. This is 2.76 megabytes download. There are 2 slots each on console. This is by Agro Seba. Agro Seba. There's a 1,000 kilogram weight. There's a 2,000 kilogram weight. As you can see, different configurations. And for a set of weights, there are loads of configurations that you can go for on these. Now, the configuration options vary slightly between the 2. Because this one you've got these on the sides as well, and then you've got, you'll see, we'll have a look. Like I said, I don't want to spend too long on them, but there are quite a few options. So under weights, there we have the weight 1,000, weight 2,000, 1,200 to buy, 1,800 to buy, 2 slots each, which drops down to 1. Options available, we can change the design colour, which is the number on it, like that for example. Then the main colour we can pick and choose. Now that will become more relevant in a moment. If I go for, say, let's go for Fent Nature Green. Almost John Deere-ish, but Fent. Then we've got stickers, no. Then we've got the option of warning sign 1, warning sign 2. Then we move on to the actual decals, and there are loads of decals to choose from. So we go, like I said, they go for all of them. Lizard, with sticker 1, with sticker 2. Then Case, with sticker 1, with sticker 2. Deutz, Fent, JCB, John Deere, Massey Ferguson, Steyr, and Valtra. I think that's the last, and we go back to off again, and then back to stickers. Now design adds reflectors, so you can have reflectors white, yellow, red, then it moves them on this one. and then it gives you multiples, like so, in white. And then it goes to orange, and then it goes to the same options again in red. So a few different options available on this one. You can mix and match all of those things together. The weight 2000, same options with regarding colours and main colour. Did I just want to main colour? I did, hang on. Main colour, let's go for, say, Massey Ferguson. Then it's the same thing with stickers again, but we've got warning signs there. We can put warning signs on the side. Then switch to that, then off, then it goes onto the decals, then it goes through all those same options again with whatever decals. Now the decals are exactly the same, all the same manufacturers are there all the way through like the last one was, but on this one with the reflectors there are slightly different options on this. It goes through, again, all the different ones. Then it splits them into pairs, it puts pairs on the all over. That's what I mean. So you can mix and match this and put it into all sorts of configurations. Have a play around with it. You'll find all the configurations. There's a load on there. And their weights. Very nice. That's by Agro Seba. Which brings us on to the last of the mods for today. Not too bad today. There's a load of mods in testing as far as I'm aware, but this is the last of the mods for today. This is the Crawler Loader LIEBHERR 622 pack by Blacksheep Modding. I like the design of this a lot. I think it looks fantastic. This comes with 6 attachments, each of which I've got around in various different configurations so we can have a look at them. But yeah, nicely made mod. Sound effects are great. May not be your cup of tea. If you do forestry, this sort of thing might be just what you're looking for. But it does have buckets, it does have all sorts of things. Plus, this comes under wheel loaders, so any of the wheel loader attachments will work on this. So if you want to use forks and that kind of stuff, it can become a very versatile tool around the farm, not just for forestry. This is 13.2 megabytes download, which blows my mind considering all what you get on it and the detail on it. 9 slots for the main vehicle. We'll go through each of the actual components in a second. There's a rear weight that you can get with it as well. The rear weight is only 1 slot. You'll find that under weights. We'll get onto the actual mechanics of it all in just a second. And hang on, where was this? Under wheel loaders. It's a wheel loader. There we go, the 622 Litronic, 58,000 to buy, 130 horsepower, slot count drops down from 9 to 1. Colour options, we can change the main colour to anything on that palette. Rim colour to anything on that palette. Like that, or maybe that. There is a matte, I think that one's a matte black, I think, yeah. That one's a matte and that's a shinier one. I do like the matte, that's quite nice. Then we've got the option of forestry, no or yes. It puts the forestry cage in a big, clunky, serious bit of framework around that to keep you protected in cab forestry. And then we have also got on the back warning triangle, no or yes, if you want a warning triangle on there. Like that. Those are the options. But because all the attachments then all come with the same colour options too, you can mix and match between everything. So what we'll do is go across the tools. Like I said, under weights, 3,000 kilogram, 1,500 to buy, 1 slot, and we can change the colour to mix and match for whatever colour you decide to go for your vehicle, or a contrasting colour if you want to go for a contrasting colour. The rest of the equipment is under wheel loaders. We have the LIEBHERR shovel, 3,000 to buy, 3,200 litres capacity. It will do all of those crop types down the bottom. Slot count on that is also 1, and we can change the colour to mix and match. And then design, we can have standard or with teeth. Again, depending on what you want to use it for, your choice entirely. We've then got a silage fork, which will do your silage type things. That's got a nice trick up its sleeve. I'll show you that in a minute. 2,500 litre capacity, so it will do silage and wood chips and manure and that kind of thing. Again, we can change the colour up. Hang on. Again, we can change the colour option, like so. We've got a brush and log fork, 3,600 to buy. That's also got a 2,500 litre capacity, so that can be used as a silage fork as well, if you want to. Again, with that, options to change the colour to mix and match or contrast, whatever you've gone for. We've then got the Forestry Mulcher M422, 6,500 to buy. Options on that, we can change the main colour, or we can have it, or just as a mulcher, or you can have it forestry. So if you are, well, supposedly, I suppose if you're knocking down trees and stuff like that, the trees don't fall back against you. If you're just using it for taking out stumps after the trees are gone, fine, but you can actually remove entire trees. That, as far as I can tell, is aesthetic. It doesn't actually, unless you have got a tree, does fall back, but it doesn't move or anything like that. And then we have got, no, that was it, isn't it? So I think, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4. The weight. Oh yeah. And then also under plows is the last one. We've got the LIEBHERR Plow 3, 4,500 to buy. 100 horsepower required, 3 meters wide. It'll run at 7 miles per hour. If you're doing forestry and you're clearing trees and you want to be clearing for a field or a road or wherever, you can use it for that. Or you can just use it as a plow. It will plow at 3 meters if you want to do that. We'll have a look at that as well in a minute. Options available. Again, we can change the main colour to mix and match. Like so. Let's hop in, start it up. Nice smooth animations and everything. Horn, beacons, lights. We do have L1 and X, opens and closes the door. In-cab, nicely detailed. Got lights on there. If we look, was it up here? We turn everything off and lights off. There we go. Beacon light. Let me scroll for our light options. I like having those up there. But yeah, very cool. So bucket on the front. Nice size and capacity, all fits very nicely. Rear weight on the back up, hook up, 3,000 kilogram weight. Runs at 12 miles an hour. I like the fact because it's a bit narrower than the 902 we had as well. That's a bit more of it's a larger track vehicle. I know this is a wheel loader and not an excavator, but it's very nice. Now, hang on, wrong one. Just to show you, I did grab out just a regular wheel loader attachment. It will work with other wheel loader attachments. Standard in-game one. So you can mix and match them with the various different attachments and adapters and things. Like I say, anything like this, it becomes a very versatile bit of kit. So that's the standard one. Turn the lights off, the beacons off, close the door. That's the standard one. Next one, I've got the silage fork. So I did this one all in orange, no particular reason, just thought I would. That's interesting. I thought that would pick up a lot easier than that, in all honesty. There we go. Just requires a bit of backing up and then finessing, I guess. A bit of finagling. There you go, almost at a 2,500 litre. So that would be if you're doing silage. But what this also has, let's get rid of all that, which I really like, is, let's turn it towards the light, switch it up, R1 and R3, it has straps. So you can use it for log work as well if you want to. That's a nice addition. That's the silage fork. Next, we've got the plough. Big old chunky bit of kit, that. Back up to it and hook up. L1 and circle lowers it and it will plough as a plough does normally. Like I say, if you're doing forestry work, it'll probably be more accustomed to doing forestry work, but this will create fields as well if you are going through the forest and trying to create roads, paths or whatever, anything like that. L1 and triangle, then drop it down. We can create new fields if we want to. L1 and triangle, lift it back up. That's the plough configuration. Next we've got the brush and log fork. Now that also has a capacity, like I said, to the silage fork. What I like about this, just like the silage fork, this one has got straps too. So forestry is a bit of a pain for you. If you find that picking up logs, it can be a bit of a nuisance, it can be a bit of a nightmare sometimes. This may be the answer to your prayers. Let's drop it down into there a little bit. Because if I do that now, I missed the first one, but that's not too much of a problem. I can strap them. Now, hopefully that will drop in like that. Strap them down. Now I can close that fork if I want to around them, but I don't need to if I don't want to. And the great thing is, they don't fall out, they don't wiggle, they don't go anywhere. It's a simple thing, just having the straps on there. But that can really cheer up your day if you're doing forestry work and you're doing log work and you want to keep them where they are. Now, I get it, not everyone's going to want to use them, but they're there. And you don't have to use them. You can just use it as a regular old log and brush fork. Close it as you normally would. He says, come on. There we go. And use that as you normally would. I've got a weight on the back of that as well, because obviously the weight of the logs in the front, you don't want it tipping up, but it's quite a long vehicle as well. I think you've got a nice balance of weight on that as well. So that's the brush and log fork. And then we've got the mulcher. This has got a couple of nice little features on it as well. So, as it goes, with the NMC stuff and the Blacksheep modding, the mulcher, we turn it on, L1 and square turns it on. This will remove anything, pretty much. There we go, tree gone, stump gone in seconds. Lovely, no problem at all. What we have also got with this though is it does say we have the ability to create fields. Let's give that a try. So allow create fields. There we go. L1 and triangle. We are ploughing. That's nice, I like that. But what we've also got as well, if I turn that off, L1 and triangle, we've got place ground cleaner. So if you are cutting through and you're trying to do various different jobs and you're cutting the trees down, you're doing your stump grinding, that's all very nice. But if I turn that on, it says place ground cleaner. Just underneath, there's some little flaps that come down. So L1 and X, these little flaps come down. I'll zoom in on it. See those flaps come down? What that then means is if you are doing mulching, if you're doing stump removal, whatever, this will remove the grass as well as you go. Almost like a mower. It doesn't leave swaths behind, but it clears the ground as you're mulching, ploughing, whatever it is you're doing all at the same time. Obviously I've got the mulcher running, you don't need the mulcher running. That can just be used. Oh no, you do need the mulcher running. Oh well, there you go. I didn't think you would do. With the mulcher running and the ground cleaner, so as you're going through the undergrowth and cutting everything back, it will remove the grass as well. Again, you don't have to have that, you don't want to have that, but it will do if you want it to. That's a nice feature. Cool little thing to have that. Just helps with all the tidy up you might need to do. Turn that off, remove ground cleaner, L1 and X. That moves that out of the way. So, mulcher, ground cleaner, plough, silage fork, log fork, straps, plough, bucket, weights, silage fork with straps. Very nice indeed. I don't think I've missed anything. Weight, shovel, silage fork, brush log, mulcher and plough. Yeah. That's the crawler loader LIEBHERR 622 pack by Blacksheep Modding. All very useful gear. And that's it for today, Monday, the 1st of March. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.